Well, essentially what we're talking about is price setting. What price is a specialist practice going to charge for someone to come in and use their facilities? The best arrangements that I see are the practices that have considered the balance between attracting and retaining doctors on one side of the fence and providing a satisfactory financial return for those invested in the practice on the other. This can be a very difficult balance to strike because there are some opposing forces. In my mind, the most successful service fee arrangements are the ones that have considered the realities of the individual doctor, and the service fees paid provide decent value for money. So they try and put themselves in the shoes of these doctors and consider what they're weighing up in terms of paying service fees to that specialist practice or going out on their own. So are they able to build up their practice faster in our practice as opposed to being out on their own? That's valuable. What resources do we have as a specialist practice that can advantage the doctor that they wouldn't get if they were out on their own or choosing between another group? How does the value of our brand impact positively on the doctor? And how do we add value to the doctor in non-financial terms? Like, do we make their life easier, for example? These are all things that build value and can often justify a service fee. We can't get away from a percentage. There seems to still be the most common approach in the market being a percentage, but there's, I guess, some emerging trends around that percentage that there can be some rewards for people that achieve over the odds financial results for the practice. They might pay less, for example. There might be a base cost per session. There's lots of different ways to do it, but having the right balance between the needs of the practitioner versus the financial return for the specialist practice, I guess that's the right balance to strike. In order to achieve sustainability, it is most important to maintain the financial performance of the service entity itself. What I mean by that is that you need to make sure that you are achieving the right balance between the needs of the practitioner and the needs of the practice, so that you've got this ongoing doctor succession built into your practice, that it's desirable for young doctors to want to buy those units along the way so that you can maintain that value and keep achieving your goals.